The conversation around education has evolved. Today, it's not just about the degree. It's about skills, exposure, and being genuinely ready for the world ahead. With me today is Mr. Rajiv Gowda, who is the CEO of East Point Group of Institutions, one of Bengaluru's most integrated educational ecosystems. It's a pleasure to have you with us today, Rajiv.
Thank you very much.
So, Rajiv, let's say somebody discovers East Point for the first time. How would you basically describe the institution? Like, how is the vibe, the culture, the curriculum?
East Point can be described as a multidisciplinary education ecosystem, a mega 100-acre health and technology campus. What truly differentiates an institution like this from a standard college or a standalone university isn't just the size of our institution. It's a rare combination of technical engineering and high-level healthcare fields coexisting in a single fence, inside a single fence. Most universities are either strictly technical management institutes or isolated medical institutes. Bringing them together gives this campus several massive, unique advantages.
Well, that sounds lovely, Rajiv. So, what would you say East Point stands for today? Like, whether you look at it from a student's point of view or a parent's, what does it stand for today?
Today, we stand for a future-ready education and a center for collaborative innovation. I think this is how we can put East Point in a short thing, like multidisciplinary innovation coming together. This is, I think, what East Point would stand for.
That's great to know. So, like you said, East Point covers so many disciplines under one roof. Was that always the plan, or like did that happen organically?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
My father is the founder chairman.
Okay.
He was the person who founded the institution. It was his brainchild. So when he founded this institution, he had a very broad vision. He wanted everything to do it together, but he wanted to have it naturally.
Okay.
So we established institutions one after another, nothing like together. He wanted to, it have a very natural progression. So it was a bit of both, I would say.
Amazing. It seems like your father had a great vision, and I'm sure that because of that vision, East Point has a great backstory. So, can you tell me a little bit more about that backstory and tell us the values it was built on?
Yeah, like I said, it is actually my father's brainchild. The story actually started with his mother. It's quite a long story, actually. My father himself, he's a self-made entrepreneur himself, a very successful one, I would say. It started very early because my grandmother wasn't really happy with the field chosen by my father. So somewhere along, my father and grandmother had their conversation, and she expressed her displeasure, and I'd say she also mentioned that my father should contribute more to the society. So my father being young, and he pursued his chosen field. But at a later stage, when my grandmother expired, probably it came back to him, and then he wanted to pursue what his mother's dreams were, which was education. She wanted him to pursue an education to help the society. So it started off in 97, and then in 98 we opened a school in Kalyan Nagar, 80 feet road, with about 300 students. So it started there. And then one day my mother expressed it to me that it was the happiest day in her life. So I think probably my father and my parents saw the joy that brought it with them. And then subsequent years, we started a PU college, a degree college. And in the year 99, we started East Point College of Engineering and Technology. So this was about, the schooling, PU degree. And then along the lines, his vision was always to have a big campus. So he was pursuing that vision, for which and then he knew that he wanted to have a collaborative innovation. So this mindset was there with him. So he wanted to bring in technology and healthcare. So he pursued in the healthcare field.
Mhm.
So I think in 2005 we opened East Point College of Pharmacy. So that started our healthcare
Division.
field. And then his big dream was to open a medical college. He was pursuing that, and then back and forth, and then in 2012 he made a decision that it's time, he needs to do it.
Mm.
And then he went ahead, and then 2017 is when uh, we opened the East Point College of Medical Sciences.
Okay.
It's his, I would say, baby. Unfortunately, the same year we lost him. So that's the vision that he had set for himself, and obviously, naturally, we had a lot of discussion with him, me and my brother. So he was always expressing, his vision, like how the campus should be. It should be spread out, and all the disciplinaries, like engineering, pharmacy, physiotherapy, nursing, allied sciences, law, all these courses he wanted to have in a single campus.
Mhm.
So he had always expressed it. So um, much of it has come true today. I'd say so. It's been a long journey. So yeah, this is the journey. It's been a very good journey. Second generation, like me, my brother now. So we're taking care. It's been nice. It's been a quite eventful journey, I would say. Ups and downs. So yeah.
So you have stepped in to carry forward the legacy now and further
Yes.
up his dream.
Yes. I was in his. I mean, I was in the thing, but after his demise is when I had to truly step in, and quite a rough ride initially. It's not a very easy thing to step into his shoes. It was quite a journey, I would say.
That's a really inspiring story. And I must say, from what I've seen, you're doing a great job, and your father would have been very proud of you. So let's talk about Bengaluru. I mean, it's becoming India's student capital in many ways. So why do you think it's such a magnet for young people?
It's a silicon capital of India. It's a startup capital of India. Uh, We have lovely cafes, social life,
True.
lovely people, weather. It's a safe city. I mean, we have uh, we have quite a recipe, I would
Everything
say.
that the city has to offer,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
everything. I mean, everything that a young individual would need, or more, I'd say. It's a very good vibe to be in Bangalore. I've been in other cities, nothing close to Bangalore. So
Can't agree more. You interact with young minds every day. What's that one thing that surprises you or impresses you the most?
well, I interact a lot actually. One thing is confidence.
Mm.
These kids are really confident. Um, they're really up to date with the industry today. So these kids really know what they want to be in life, whether they want to be an entrepreneur, they want to work, they want to go higher education, or they want to quit and go pursue some other field. They're really clear, unlike a couple of batches before, the previous generations. These kids are much smarter. They because information is very much available today, uh, thanks to, I'd say, YouTube and podcasts, audiobooks, all these things. They're able to understand what a successful, let's say, entrepreneur uh, or an industrialist or a politician, what they think and how they work. This information is really available now. This generation is really up to date that way. So I think that's the main thing about them.
Very well updated about all the fields and interests that they have, right?
They're much better than our faculties in some.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very good that way. They'll be more up to date. Sometimes HODs will be like, so these kids are so smart. They know more than me.
I think back in the day, we didn't have that privilege. We
No,
were just
no,
bound
no
to
chance.
go by the books and agree to what the
Yes.
faculty would say.
See,
right?
for us, all was available were books and journals.
Correct.
And journals also, we had to go through libraries.
Yeah.
We had to spend a lot of time in library. For them, it's everything is available on their palm.
True.
A telephone will have everything on their phone. So today, for them, information is at their fingertips.
Very, very true. And because of that, students today are far more exposure driven and skill focused. So, how are you actively building for that to keep up with their evolving needs?
We've completely flipped the traditional model to align with global standards. Mm. We focus heavily on experimental learning, like I said. Mm. This means integrated cutting edge technologies like AI directly directly into the curriculum and across all streams, uh, not just computer science. We have established a deep industry connection so that our students get real world internship opportunities and mentorship from day one. Um, it's not like before, like AI is taken over. AI needs to be in every field. So, I mean, it is in every field. So, like, even in mechanical engineering, we have in the curriculum given them few portions of AI. So it has changed a lot. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm sure it'll all work out for the best. But innovation and research are reshaping modern universities. So I'm sure even you must be building that culture on the ground. What does that look like?
Culture isn't something you can write on a brochure. You have to live it every day on our campus. On the ground, it looks like active student projects solving real time problems. It looks like our faculty acting less as rigid lectures and more as mentors, guiding students through research papers and product development. We also bring the industry directly to the campus through collaborative labs and incubation centers. When a junior sees a senior building a prototype or working on a live industry projects, it sets off a chain reaction, curiosity across the campus. What's he up to? What's he up to? What they like already looking forward to. The juniors are looking forward, for them, their chance, their opportunity to come up to deliver that thing. Uh, Culture is quite good. Seniors play a very important role. I always keep telling this to the seniors that they have to teach their juniors how it has to be, what has to be done, or how tough it is, or what is the important aspect of it all. So that forms as a culture. So that's really going well, and this generation is uh, sharing knowledge very well. So that's going very well.
And we're now living in the era of AI where it is becoming a part of every student's life journey. So, how are you thinking of that shift at East Point? Like, what are the plans when it comes to AI?
See, artificial intelligence is the field of computer sciences dedicated to creating software and systems that can perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence. Um, we view AI as an incredible enabler, not a replacement for human intelligence. The conversation shouldn't be about banning AI or fearing it. It should be about how we leverage it to think deeper. We should use AI to handle routine tasks and accelerate learning, which frees up our students to focus on critical thinking, creativity, and original problem solving. We are actively training our students to use AI tools ethically and effectively so that they're ready to take on the next step and drive AI.
Sorted. And speaking of sorted, you have a really great healthcare ecosystem on campus. Like, what's the ideology behind that? And how does that help in shaping the professionals that will eventually come from the campus?
In the modern industry, the biggest breakthroughs happen where technology meets biology. For the healthcare streams like pharmacy, nursing, physiotherapy, allied sciences, having an on campus hospital uh, completely changes the educational quality. Students just don't read textbooks or travel long distances to external clinics. They step out of the classroom and immediately they interact with real patients under expert supervision. It has a profound impact even on our non-medical students. Uh, Having a live, bustling healthcare ecosystem on campus provides unparalleled early hands-on clinical exposure for our medical and nursing students. But beyond that, it instills a culture of empathy, patient-centric thinking, and extreme adaptability across the board. Our students learn early on what it means to work in high stakes, collaborative environments. It grounds the entire campus in a sense of real world responsibility. So, yeah, like I said, a very unique campus that we have. Mm, Students live on campus, staff live on campus, doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, all of them, they see the life that's happening here. And of course, our engineering students, management students, commerce students. For all of them, it's they see this, and for them, they get to interact with different professionals, all here to study, and so it's a very good experience for them. I'd say very unique experience.
They get to enjoy all the experiences early on, right? I mean, it's
Yes,
all like a hands on experience while they are going through the course.
true. And students come from various different places from across India. They come here for different courses. 50% of our students are non-Karnataka. So it gives a very uh, different atmosphere, a learning atmosphere. They learn different languages. It's a very good atmosphere, very good vibe, I'd say.
That's truly unique. So, this brings us to our final question for you. Beyond academics, how do you think institutions can actively support student well being and sustainable living? Like, what more can be done or done differently?
We understand that student well-being and sustainable living shouldn't just be taught at our lecture halls, but they should be woven into our daily infrastructure, like our architecture and design of our buildings. uh, you should go around, we have given a lot of thought to this. uh, we ensure that natural air and light is available across all our classrooms, across all our lecture halls, and about 60% of our campus is open spaces,
Hmm.
uh, with open spaces, gardens. We have promoted EV vehicle use. uh, we have a lot of EV vehicles in our campus, like the vehicle that is used by our principal, or our security patrolling happens all through electric vehicles. And more than 75% of our power comes from solar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we've invested heavily in solar energy.
Nice.
Um, education is completely incomplete if we ignore the mental, emotional, and physical health of our student. We focus heavily on creating a balanced lifestyle. Uh, this means providing robust mental health support, green spaces, sports facilities, cultural activities. We also advocate for sustainable and mindful living on campus, whether that's through some of our green initiatives, waste management, or even reducing our carbon footprint. Like I said, about 75% of our energy is through solar. We want our students to graduate not just as smart professionals, but as emotionally resilient, conscious citizens who care about the world they inhabit. So, our students and staff who are walking around the campus can visibly see this every day. So, when they graduate and they go out of a campus, they deeply miss this environment. It's at such a pleasant atmosphere here. When it rains, it looks very beautiful around here. We've received compliments from our visitors here saying that it doesn't feel like Bangalore here.
Very true.
So yeah, we have built our campus around keeping this in mind. So we've continued doing that. We had tried to adapt the new green methods, green initiatives, as much as possible into our system.
I think when I had the opportunity to go around the campus and see all the greenery, and I was thoroughly impressed.
Okay.
So yeah, I really like the campus.
Okay, thank you.
Now let's move on to my favorite round, which is the rapid fire round. I'll be asking you a couple of questions, so you need to
Okay.
answer them quickly.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. What's one thing students miss the most after graduating?
Friends, their hangout spots. I think these are the two main things I would say.
But I think in the case of East Point, they'll miss the campus also.
Campus
Given
also.
that there's so much of greenery and
See?
the environment that you mentioned. So I
Yes.
think it's the campus
Yes,
also.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Friends, here they meet them every day. But once they graduate, they go out, it becomes weekly ones, then
Yeah.
monthly ones, then yearly ones, then
Yeah.
occasions like weddings and birthdays, all these things. They come occasionally. They come here when we host alumni day and things like that. They come here, and they're like, "So the spot has changed. This has changed."
Many memories were
Yes.
made.
So campus is quite old, like about 27, 28 years old now. So we made some renovations, we made some improvements. So they come back and say, "So this is like this. It used to be like this," and I'm like, "Hey, yeah, it's true. We had to accommodate more students and things." So yeah.
So campus also.
Yes.
What's that one thing about campus life you think is deeply underrated?
Conversations.
Hmm.
Conversations. It's all the chit chats, all the rubbish talk that they have. Small little talks. All those things. As we age, won't come.
True.
And at that age, it'll all be natural. So as they grow old, they be very.
They just be revisiting the memories, and I think that's the reason college life is called as a golden life.
Yes.
Right?
They'll be conscious. No, as they age, they'll be
Yeah.
conscious. But when they meet their friends, the old language comes up. When I meet my friends, my college friends, the closeness that I share with them will not come with some of the friends. You would have shared a lot of time with them, like
True.
about 4-5 years. When you share with them,
It's a
and
very
lot of time.
organic connection, right?
Yes, about
Yeah.
7-8 hours in a day if they're with them,
Hmm.
and then suddenly they're not there, and then after some years, when they meet, oh, we spoke this, we did this, we did that. These are the conversation. And I think-
Conversations become memories long
yes,
time.
yes.
One word that defines East Point.
Like I said, it's our campus, multidisciplinary learning. So these are the things.
Okay.
And beautiful campus.
Yeah, I can't get over that. So the campus is just like
Yes.
very beautifully structured. If you weren't in education, what would you be doing?
Racing. Yes, motorsports.
Oh,
I love motorsports. I try to pursue my passion. It's become my passion. I would love to have it as a profession, but it's become more a passion now.
okay.
So I do pursue it as much as possible. But given my schedule, it is quite difficult to pursue. So yeah, for me, cars is love. So yeah.
So do you actively follow and watch all the races also?
Yes, Formula One,
Yes.
Le Mans. So some of the 24 hours races and all, I follow a lot.
That's great to know, actually.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spot in the city?
Home, sweet home, and my campus.
Ah,
I have home is first,
that's
but this
true.
is my second home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're spending most of your time here, right?
Yes, so these, and yes, of course, with my friends, So family, friends, and work. This is my life in short.
Yeah.
So these are my three top spots, I'd say.
Home, campus,
Friends,
friends.
wherever I'm around my friends, wherever it could be. So that's where for me, it's a secure place. It's home for me.
Wherever your
Whether
people
it is my
are,
friends,
that becomes your home.
where my friends, my family are around, that's home for me.
Yes.
That's my secure place. So I feel nice to be wrapped around them.
That brings us to the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for such an insightful conversation, Rajiv. It was great to hear your thoughts on education, innovation, healthcare, and student life. I personally wish you and the entire team of East Point College all the very best ahead. Thank you.